Let me mute myself. Hallo? 안녕하세요, 여러분. 네임은 티파니예요. 그리고 나는 Hello. Let's add a video. 진짜? Excuse me, cats. I'm going to have to ask that you stop that. Cats are losing their mind. Losing their minds. Green screen? I just rubbed my eye. I'm pretty sure I have kimchi on my finger. That's great. Love when that happens. Love it. 널 품기 전 알지 못했다. 내 몸은 세상이도록 전망한 곳을 Oh, come on. I am so bored. Some people come and talk to me before I cry. Do it. Do it. I'm going insane because I am so bored. And I'm talking to myself, and that's okay. Iつもずっと一緒やったから気づかんかった？なんで遠くにいてもたん？아이고. I need some music. Some music. Let's play some music. Oh my god. I need some. Because I'm clearly bored. No, we will not be watching 911 calls tonight because I am alone. Oh, また。 Vuola Cinderella, graziosa cote bella, Signore cola qua, Signore cola qua. Okay. Is someone else live that I don't know about? Because that could be a problem. I don't want to interrupt anyone. God bless America, my keyboard is loud. What do we want to hear? And y'all, Heyman, move. No. Hello. Welcome to the madness of my boredom. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Hi, Jenna. I am so bored. I resorted to listening to music. I summoned. Ella, 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 Ella. How are you? Oh, thanks. Is that music annoying? It's okay to not be fine. 괜찮지 않아도 괜찮아. Go, go, baby. Shoot inside. Dress code and bling, bling, bling. No one I mix and match. Match like a drum, drum. 뻔뻔하게 너랑 미친 듯이 즐겨 피웠어 and night. On and on, on and on. Go, go, baby. I'm so bored. You don't really have to stick around, Jenna. It's just I missed your face. How does my mic sound? It's okay to not be fine. 괜찮지 않아도 괜찮아. Drop, drop, drop. Go, go, baby. I missed you too. Bling, bling, bling. No one I mix and match. 반짝반짝 정정. 뻔뻔하게 너랑 미친 듯이 즐겨 피웠어 and right. On and on, on and on. Go, go, baby. I love this song. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Go, go, baby. So, how's life and all that? Did you leave? It's okay if you left. I'm probably going to leave too. Because my husband's at work. My best friend's in the bed. We're having an outing, my best friend and my mom and I tomorrow, and I'm too excited to sleep because we're going to Koreatown. And I'm going to the K-pop store, and I'm so excited. You have to follow the brilliant advice of Mamamoo, who says, 뻔뻔하게 노래, 미친 듯이 즐겨. Shamelessly have fun and enjoy it until you go crazy. 필요 없어 wrong and right. You don't need wrong and right. On and on. Go, go, baby. Girl, I drag ass no matter where I go, mainly because I'm lazy and also because I have a lot of weight. So my ass drags no matter where I go. Petey whoops are wrong and right. So I have this new app, right? It's called Tandem, and it's a new language learning app. And it's a little different than the one I'm currently using, because the one I've used for years and years is called Hello Talk, and it has like kind of like a feed where you can post kind of like you do on Facebook. This one is just messaging only, and there's this guy that's been messaging me, and he's like super like self-conscious about his English, but his English is really good. Like, okay. Same. Like, listen to his English. Let me find one. Hold on.
Thank you for giving me a help to understand your videos. And when I have any questions or curiosity, I will ask you.
See, sounds good. It's not bad at all. Let's ask him what he's doing. Songbin. Yeah, right? I don't know what he's worried about. Songbin. 뭐예요? 괜찮지? I should be sleeping, but I'm too excited about a day out with my mother tomorrow. 우리 엄마 멋있어. 그리고 I should probably go get some sleep. 잘 자. For now. 그리고 안녕. There we tell him. No, so earlier he had said something, and I remember what it was. So it was like on my lunch break, I was gonna show him something, and I accidentally hit the video call button, and I hung up like immediately because I knew that in Seoul it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and shut up, I'm talking at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he messaged me when he got up, and he was like, I'm sorry, I was asleep. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit that button. I was not trying to bother you. And he was like, no, it's fine. And then he was like, you said you were from the South, right? And I was like, yeah. He goes, you don't sound like you're from the South. I was like, hold on. Hold on. That's because I work very, very hard not to have a Southern accent. It doesn't always work, but yeah. And then I showed him my Southern accent, and it was embarrassing. You remember that commercial for like Geico where it's like the guy hits a pothole and he's like, the pothole's like, oh no, your tire's all flat and junk. Did I do that? Oh, hold on. Let me get my cellular out, call you a wrecker. Oh shoot, I don't have a cell phone because I'm a pothole. Okay, bye. Do you remember that commercial? You don't know that commercial? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me play it for you 1 second. Yeah, there's the Southern. Hold on. Pothole commercial. Oh, it's State Farm. Okay, hold on. It's the funniest shit. I'm playing real loud.
Oh no! Your tire's all flat and junk. Oh, did I do that? Here, let me get my cellular out. Call your wrecker. Oh shoot, I got no phone. 'Cause I'm a pothole. So, okay, bye.
Yeah. Well, my sister Emily, she is like twangy twang twang to twang twang twang. When she was, now imagine super twangy country person. What? No, when I get like upset, I get super country because I just can't help it. I can't focus on being angry and hiding my accent at the same time. But my sister Emily, oh Lord help her. Just help her. Because can you imagine a 1 and 2 year old child trying to talk to you now? Granted, by this time I was 13, 14 years old. So I remember this. Let me tell you a story. My sister, when she was little, she got this little voice activated robot dog, right? Well, they hear it sound like that dog. She had this little voice activated robot dog that she got for Christmas and had these voice commands. And it wasn't anything high tech because it was back before everything. She was like 3 or 4. So it had these set voice commands, and it was the only commands you could use with the dog, right? So she was trying to get it to walk, okay? But when you're my sister, and you're as twangy and country and southern as my sister, it's not walk, it's walk. So my sister's down there going, walk, and it doesn't do anything. Then she's like, wow, and it doesn't do anything. So finally, huffing and puffing, she gets her little chubby baby butt down on the floor on hands and knees, puts her mouth right next to the microphone and says, walk. And it said, bark. And she was furious. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Like, I remember that was just the funniest shit. Like, because where I was raised, it's like, you say dog. Some of them, if they're like super country, they'll say own instead of on. Or like, hey, Jenna, I haven't seen you in a long time. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. I mean, like, I don't know when the last time it was that I saw you, but it was pretty far away. I mean, like, I think it was like on like last Thursday or something. God, I hate it so much. I hate it. But when I'm angry, it's not that put on. When I'm angry, it's like, it's just some kind of mutation of Southern and pissed off. I can't, you know what? I can't explain it. Hold on. Let me get my cellular out. Call you a wrecker. Last Thursday was yesterday. Shut up, Jenna. I don't need your judgment, okay? That's what I don't need. Hold on. I got you. So there's this fucking idiot vegan on TikTok. Now, mind you, let me get this straight. I don't think all vegans are idiots. Absolutely not. But this woman pisses me off because she's forcing her carnivore dog to be a vegan. And lots of people think that dogs are omnivores, and they were classified as omnivores for a long time. But a few years ago, they were reclassified as obligate carnivores, which means they cannot survive without meat. They can't live a healthy life without meat. And so I think the latest one that I sent to her, because my husband walked in and he's like, normally he doesn't like it when I like get mad at people online. He's like, oh, what do you do that for? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, are you in here yelling at vegans? And I'm like, yeah, but baby, it's just when he goes, stop, carry on. And he just walks off. Yeah. No, cats are the biggest obligate carnivores. Cats absolutely need meat to survive. And I didn't know that before until I started watching her videos, and I was like, this doesn't sound right. Okay, because if you put a steak in front of a dog that you have forced to be vegan, that dog is going to take the fucking steak. So, I see what you mean. Not as much as cats, but it's in a, I see what you mean. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. And like, I'm looking up all these journals. I'm like, if I can find like just one legit medical journal that says that this is okay, that, dogs can survive this way, I'll leave it alone. I will. I'll just leave it alone. Every medical journal that I read from the veterinary sciences stated that dogs are reclassified as obligate carnivores and that they cannot survive without meat. They can, let me rephrase that. They can survive without meat, but their life is shortened and their health is not as strong as it could be. Now with cats, they can actually die without meat. So I'm like, this bitch is abusing her motherfucking dog. And then she gonna turn around. This is what I don't get about her. Or any of them that have this same argument, right? First of all, hey, how are you? We're just sitting here talking about Southern things and vegans. Crazy vegans. So here's the thing that I don't understand about her, right? She's so contradictory. She doesn't even know her ass from her own fucking face, I swear to God. But first she says, you should not force an animal to do anything. Okay. I get that. I understand that. I don't agree with that. But I understand what you're saying. So, why are you forcing your dog to be vegan? The other thing that I don't get about her is she tells people, and my Southern gonna come out. I hit my microphone, sorry. She tells people that if you eat meat, you ain't going to heaven. Now, I am not a religious person. Here comes the Southern. I'm not a religious person at all. I left the church a long ass time ago. I have my own thoughts about religion, and they stay with me and for me and for no one else. So we'll just leave it at that. But suffice it to say, I was raised in the Catholic Church. So I know what the Bible says. They ate and sacrificed animals in the Bible. What is this bitch talking about? Honestly. I mean, Jesus had a thing for fish as far as I remember. I mean, I'm just saying. Also, she says, people in the north, in the far north, and I don't know what kind of far north she's talking about because she lives in Montreal and that's about as far north as I'm willing to go ever. So she must be talking about Greenland and Iceland or some fantastical South Pole or North Pole or whatever the fuck she's talking about where she thinks they don't have the choice to be vegan. So it's all right for them not to be vegan. But everybody else is going to hell. I'm sorry, but if you're going to be that fucking commando and telling people they ain't getting into heaven, like she knows, if they eat meat, then you have to be that way about everyone. You can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose who you want to be angry with and who you don't want to be angry with. And the other, God, this bitch pisses me off. The other thing is like, so here's the thing that I have. Okay. I have a video on TikTok that went semi-viral. It just got a lot of likes because it was about Trump and it was bad and I hate him and I did not leave any of my insults out. Excuse me. So anyway, if you come on my comments, okay, and you try to act high and mighty and you misspell something while you're trying to act high and mighty, you're goddamn right. I'm coming after your spelling, right? Okay, that's one thing. If you've just got an attitude or you don't like what I'm saying, I'm going to leave you spelling alone. It's only when you act righteous, self-righteous, like you're smarter than me. Yes. So Trump is getting it banned from app stores, but what Trump's severely incapacitated childish brain cannot seem to grasp is that VPNs are things that exist. And lots of them are free. So yeah. Anywho, this bitch, if anyone disagrees with her, she's the snarkiest little fucking bitch I've ever met in my life. The snarkiest little bitch. I don't know what the fuck they are doing in Quebec, but this bitch needs to go somewhere. Seriously. And take her. I want to go get her dog. That poor dog. That poor, absolutely poor dog. Oh, it just makes me so angry. Like, live your life the way you want to. You don't want to eat meat? That's fine. Yeah, it will be. It will be calm. It'll still be there. He's a fucking idiot. He's so fucking stupid. I'm just going to be quiet about that particular subject of the child in charge. Well, anyway, so she's like, if you believe If you eat meat, that means you're okay with all of the baby boy cows being taken immediately from their mothers and killed 2 weeks in. So I made a video about that. I don't know what kind of fucked up farms they got in Montreal, but down here in the South, in farm fucking country, cows are the most spoiled motherfucking babies I have ever seen in my whole entire goddamn life. Yes, I did. And that's very, not only is it very sad, it's also very disheartening because that means that there is another slot that, yeah, I can see you. KK Bronson. Whomever you shall be. Okay, so I think this is the one I did.
Where the fuck are you getting this notion that baby boy cows are?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is it. All right, this is what I told her about that shit.
That baby boy cows are.
Wait.
Where the fuck are you getting this notion that baby boy cows are taken away for the first few weeks of their life and killed immediately when most restaurants around here don't even use veal anymore and it's only the bougie ass restaurants that still do? Okay? Because I worked for a Greek restaurant owner for a very, very long time and he switched what was supposed to be veal in one of his dishes to something less violent. Lots of people are in on that news that veal is violent. Lots of people don't eat it for that reason. Also, I am from the South. I'm from farm country, and I know plenty of people who have dairy farms, and those cows are the most spoiled, long-lived cows you've ever seen in your life. They are pampered and loved and have a comfortable place to sit and sleep, and they play, and they're in good moods, and they're loving. So wherever you're getting your research from, maybe you should research without smoking weed, because that's clearly what you're doing. You fucking psycho.
She's so stupid. I hate her. Yeah, I don't speculate on the current administration since they're not really doing any administrating. I have very, very, very vile and toxic thoughts about that entire mass of ignorant, racist, pedantic pieces of shits, and I don't really get into that. No, but I wish I could punch it every now and then. Hello, Bronson. I'm not sure if I've met you before, but I hope you enjoy your stay here in the stream of insanity. I'm Minnie. No, it really doesn't, Conklin, at all. My sister and I farm sat for her friends when her friend and her friend's parents went on vacation. And the reason why they needed someone to farm sit is because they had an adolescent field for the adolescent cows. And they needed to be basically babysat because they badass little kids. And it had rained a lot, so we went out there and fixed their field or whatever. But anyway, they had a set of stairs in there because there used to be a goat in that field. These motherfuckers ganged up on this set of stairs it was movable. The stairs were movable. And they knocked it over so that they could scratch their necks on the edge of the stairs. It was the funniest shit. I have a video somewhere. I'll have to send it to you, Conklin. It's so funny. But you know, when the mother cow doesn't want to nurse them anymore, they get aggressive a little bit, not much, but they get a little aggressive with the mom. So they separate them into an adolescent field. Exactly. It's clear that this bitch has never been to a farm. What she's done is she's watched a bunch of propagandist bullshit on YouTube and decided that she knew anything and everything that there was to know about meat processing. My sister's sister-in-law not only raises her own hogs, she processes her own meat. They slaughter their own hogs and they process the meat, and they do it in a very humane way. So, and then there was that one lady, I should say, I'm sorry, she was autistic, that came up with that system of herding cows, herding, HERDING, herding cows, that made it very humane when they were going to slaughter them. I can't remember her name, but it was a long time ago. Because it used to be they were not humanely euthanized. They were very, 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 very scared because the processors would cause panic in the herd, and to get them into the right bay in order for them to be slaughtered. So, oh yeah, all the dairy farms around here, those cows are not hooked up to the machines day in, day out. They're hooked up a couple of times a day, especially in the morning. And then for the rest of the time, they are treated like they are made of gold. Nobody hurts those babies. Nobody. And this notion that this dumb bitch has that male cows are taken away from the mothers like 2 weeks after they're born is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. In fact, my sister's friend who has the dairy farm, they have so many males in their cattle that they had to fix a lot of them. A lot of them can't even breed anymore because they had so many males, and they refused to get rid of them because they love them. I mean, sure, it's a dairy farm, it's not a meat farm, but still. I'll tell you what, though. Well, my daddy's been a truck driver almost all of his life. And one day I went on a trip with him. And I was asleep in the bed. And my daddy was driving. And then suddenly, my daddy was stopping in the middle of the road quickly. And then I heard, fuck, I've jackknifed. I was like, great. I've been around my daddy long enough to know we gonna need a wrecker. So he goes, hey, Tiffany. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, how about you get out there and go put that cow back in the field? I said, because it's dark and I don't do the dark. But then you look out there and I kid you not, there was a sign right there. We were in the middle of Montana somewhere. Anyway, it was a Brahman bull farm. And for those of you from the South, you know, you don't fuck with Brahman bulls. It was a Brahman bull standing in the middle of the road. And as soon as my daddy stopped and jackknifed the truck and the trailer, this motherfucker turned around and just moseyed his ass on back into the field as if to say, I told you I could make the motherfucker stop. No, you don't fuck with Brahman bulls. Absolutely not. You are crazy to fuck with them. Absolutely insane if you fuck with a Brahman. They are not nice animals. Oh, my other thing is her other contradictory form of she gonna make her dog vegan, but then sit there and explain why it's okay for a wolf to kill. I'm like, bitch, we are all made of meat. And you know what question she refuses to answer? That everybody asks her and she refuses to answer because we all know what the answer would be. And it would deplatform her. She would deplatform herself if she answered it. If you were in a room with a baby and a cow, and you had to shoot the baby or the cow to survive, and there was absolutely no way you could shoot yourself, which one would you kill? And she refuses to answer the question. No matter how many times it's asked, she refuses to answer. Because we know you'd kill the cow, bitch. You'd put a bullet right through his fucking meaty head, and you know that you would. And then I would eat it. Because cows are good. I'm sorry, I make no bones about it. My grandmother is a vegetarian, but it's because she had a traumatic experience when she was growing up with a chicken that didn't get deveined properly. And she bit into one. So I understand why my grandmother is a vegetarian. That fucked her up for life. For life. It was not drained properly. It was not processed properly. And my grandmother paid the price for it. So I understand why she's vegetarian. She don't give a fuck about the animal. I mean, listen, there's a fine line between loving an animal while it's alive and using the animal to sustain your body. Just the same as any other animal that's a carnivore would use that animal to sustain their own bodies. We are all animals. We're all biological meat eaters, except for those that are not meat eaters and they only eat plants like several dinosaurs that we all know and love. But the reason I don't like vegans like her, not all vegans. I talked to a bull wagon driver, said cops pulled him over for speeding, told the cop he heard the cattle scuffling around in the trailer, so he sped up just in case they stampeded and he could stay in front. Lord help. One time I worked at a gas station. Well, it was actually a truck stop. And I was working the diesel counter. Oh, that's hard to say without sounding like you have a speech problem. I was working the diesel counter. And I heard, "Mrr." And I was like, oh, we got some cow drivers here. Then I heard it a little closer, like, "Mrr." I turned my head in a big picture window so we could see the trucks that were pulling in on the diesel pumps. I turned my head and lo and behold, there were 2 female cows just standing there looking through the window. They couldn't see in the window. They were looking at themselves, but this man's cows had gotten straight the fuck off the trailer and they were just moseying around the parking lot. It was almost adorable. It was almost adorable. And then this bitch gonna talk about, and if there are any defective chicks, they rip their legs off and they rip their heads off and they throw them in the trash can. Like, what the fuck are they doing in Montreal? I mean, what? I swear to God, Jenna, if me and my best friend were literal cows, that would have been us just staring at ourselves in the window like, well, this is nice. This is real nice. You look nice today. Look at that. You look nice. Probably gonna have to get back on that trailer soon, but right now you look nice. Girl, she's crazy. She's crazy. And then she's going to say, and then the biggest one is that she's going to say that speciesism, that's a hard word. I can't say it right. You know, when you judge another species, started long before racism started. And the only reason that racism started was because that species hating was first and inspired it. So she said, if you believe in Black Lives Matter and yet you still eat animals, you are a racist. That is her theory. That is her line of thinking, folks. If you eat animals, you're a racist. That is literally her line of thinking. And I don't have to guess that because she said it out loud with her own mouth. Right, Jenna? I'm going to need more dots after that because there was a lot of dots when I heard that. Like, for real. Don't you know that they pull their legs off and they pull their heads off and throw them in the trash can? This bitch has never been she's never been on a farm in her entire life. You can tell. Just she keeps saying that the cows are raped because they're inseminated. She says, if you buy meat, you are paying for the animals to be raped and murdered. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up and eat a steak. Like, for real. You know you want a steak because she's not been vegan but about 3 or 4 years. You know you want a steak. Yeah, exactly, Jenna. Exactly. And I just want to be like, every time I listen to your videos, I want to go eat a cow. I just want to tell you that right now. It's like when I watched Super Size Me. As soon as I was done watching Super Size Me, because we had to watch it for film class, and biology class in college. When I left school, I went straight to McDonald's. I mean, I don't know what it is. Like when I used to smoke, I'd watch those anti-smoking ads, and I just immediately wanted a cigarette. So I don't know. She's just a nut. So I've been learning to throat sing during quarantine. That's fun. Subconscious bite. And you know what else? Like, this bitch goes and takes her ukulele Yeah, Jenna, it's so much easier than I thought, but also very, very hard. The explanation of it is easier than I thought I should say, but it's very hard to maintain it. So like, here's what you do, okay? I'm not gonna demonstrate. You're just gonna have to envision this because you can. It's easy, okay? Yes, Mongolian style. So you have two sets of vocal cords. You have your normal vocal cords, and then you have your what's called the false vocal cords. And what the false vocal cords are is, you remember the movie The Grudge, that sound that female made, that's a false vocal cord sound. That's not actually coming from your vocal cords. That is just coming from a different set of muscles in your throat, okay? So what you do is you start off with the lowest true vocal sound that you can, like that's comfortable to you, that you can maintain. So it has to be a strong lower sound that you can maintain. And then while you're making that sound, at the same time, you're going to make that sound from The Grudge until both of those sounds kind of merge and they become one note and it sounds amplified. And you'll know it when you hit it. And I can only hold it for like maybe a second to a second and a half. But it's hard to force that sound out while you're already making a sound. But once you get the hang of it, you will practice that shit until you want to vomit. Like until it literally makes you want to vomit because you're so into it. You just try to, it's like, I don't know if I can do it. It probably sounds stupid. It's like, oh, I can't hit that sweet spot. It's really, really hard, but that's all you do. That's all it is. It's literally all it is. Of course, now, then you have to add on the fact that they add notes and they add like different, loudness and softness, and they can maintain it while they sing, the throat singers. So me learning how it works is like not even a drop in the bucket to what they can do. And it's an incredible sound. I know, right? It's like, God, I can't hit it. Oh, it makes me so mad. I can't hit it properly. Try it, Conklin. I know you want to. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. Let me look. Let me look at how you've given to me, Jenna. Let me take a look. Is it The Who? No, it's Tuvan throat singing. Have you heard The Who? Not like The Who, not like, nice to meet you. No, not like that, but like The Who, like The Who. So do you know the story behind The Who? Because I just learned it recently. So if you look up all of the lyrics to their songs, they're very politically charged. So basically, Mongolia used to encompass China as well. I think we all know that. So these guys are direct descendants, as is most of the world, but they have a lot more direct descendants to Genghis Khan. So basically, Mongolia has been kind of suppressed by China for a while. And most of their songs are about Mongolia and the Mongolians rising up and channeling Genghis Khan and taking the entire fucking continent back. That's pretty much all of their songs. And it's so fucking empowering. When you read their lyrics, you're like, yes, bitch, I feel like I'm Mongolian. I need to go to war. Let's do it. Steal it back from China. What is the statistic? Like 80-something% of people on the face of the fucking planet have genetic ties to Genghis Khan. On the planet. Wait, let me look it up because I don't want to be wrong. Hold on one second. Wolf Totem. Have you heard the one with Jacoby? With Jacoby Shaddix? I love Jacoby Shaddix. He's so beautiful. Hold on, let me look it up. How many people are related? Oh, look, I've already Googled it. Okay, I might have overshot that percentage by a lot. But he currently has 16 million direct descendants across the planet, regardless of whether or not they are American, white, black, it doesn't matter. He has 16 million living descendants. That's crazy. That means that because of time and the dilution of the bloodline, that he had a lot more living descendants. They just keep getting smaller and smaller. But that means that at one point, he pretty much fathered half of the planet. If we're going by that, if today, in today's age, he has 16 million living direct descendants, that's 16 million people alive right now that are directly descendant from Genghis Khan. If you go back, and keep going back to where you're closer to him, to where he would actually be able to breed that many people, fuck, that's a lot of people. But he had a harem, so... Well, he had a harem. So when I did my Korean studies, I went ahead and like fleshed it out to learn about a lot of the Asian cultures. And with Genghis Khan, didn't nobody tell Genghis Khan no. You just didn't do it. You didn't do it if you wanted to live. If you enjoyed the simplicity of air running through your lungs and coming out of your mouth and depositing CO2 into the universe while yet again picking up molecules of oxygen back into your body and circulating through your blood, you did not tell Genghis Khan no. Oh! 어떡해, 고양이. 여기서 왜? 왜? 아, 괜찮아. 미안해. That man was like, so he had a hobby other than conquest? Oh yeah, fucking in conquest. That's what it was. No, it wasn't Diamond. It's Iggy. Iggy's starting to learn Korean. It's so awesome. He's starting to respond to it correctly. 괜찮아, 고양이? 사랑해. 괜찮아. 괜찮지? 괜찮지, 고양이? So, Jenna, also, I have this friend who actually graduated with a voice degree in musical therapy. And she's done a lot of wonders of getting like autistic children to speak and everything just by getting them to sing. And then eventually they speak. I'm really in awe over her. And we were at a party one night, and we generally always end up in a corner talking about music while our husbands are like, what's going on here? But anyway, we have devised a plan to find out what your register is for your voice. And it's so simple. So do you remember the aria from Little Mermaid when she was giving her voice to Ursula? That is the most insanely easy way to determine your range. So you start off at a low one, like, and then you go up. And then I think mine's like, can go up a little bit higher, I think. Try that. Try go up as far as you can without your throat starting to close to sustain the note. And then that's when you'll know what your comfortable range is. And I think my range is like 3 above the staff. But when I used to smoke, it was like not even close to above the staff. So yeah, I'm pretty proud. Yep, just do it. You don't have to do it that slow either. You can just but then you kind of lose the theory. You kind of lose the rhythm a little bit. Anyway, guys, you guys have really, really super duper helped me not be bored anymore. So I think I'm going to go to bed so that I don't crash and burn while driving my brand new car, which I love. And I have named Ned, good old Eddard Stark. And that's why there is a winter is coming sticker on the back of my car. Yes. Anyway, so I'm going to jet. Love you, Jenna. Mean it. Thank you yet again, Conklin, for coming into another one of my streams. Love when I see you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Love you guys. Bye.